I'm Diana Espir with the Red Carpet Report. We are at the LA Film Festival for the premiere of the movie Shot Caller. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. How excited are you to be here?
I'm really excited. We've waited a long time. It's been a long birth of this movie.
So I want to ask you, what originally drew you to this movie and the story and the script, and what made you want to be a part of it?
I think Rick wrote a really good script, and it has these basic dilemmas that I love and that you can identify with. And this guy whom I play, Jacob, he makes a mistake. He has a glass of wine too many, he runs a red light, and suddenly he finds himself in prison. And then he has to, and then he has all these choices he has to make, and all of them are bad. And I think what he accomplished in the movie, you kind of go along and you go, well, I could see myself making that choice, and if he didn't, it's just interesting.
What would you say you've learned the most from your character, based on everything you've just told me?
I've learned a lot about. I learned that there's a real need for prison reform. I mean, that's one thing I've learned for sure.
And so, what was your research process like, from working with all these different facilities?
Well, I've never been to prison myself.
Exactly.
So I spent time trying to understand what that's like, to get some kind of idea what it means to be locked up, and spend time with people who've served time and who worked in prison. So there was a lot of that, educating myself. And then, of course, the usual. Then there was a physical aspect to this guy. He goes in and then he starts training like a madman. So there was a physical thing I had to go through, and and then the usual. Just trying to imagine how would I do this if I was Jacob.
It must be so hard to play a role on something that you can't personally relate to, because.
Well, I mean, you do that all the time, though. When you're as an actor, I mean, I've never been a knight, so I mean these things you have to. That's the fun of it. I mean, I get to pretend to be all kinds of things all the time, and then at the end of the day, you also want it to be. We're all human beings. We're pretty much very, very alike. Yeah.
And so, what was the makeup process like? That's what I really want to know about.
Oh, I know Ken Diaz, the designer, and an amazing guy. Obviously, you see the movie, there's a lot of tattoos, a lot of work, a lot of time spent in the makeup chair. But also because it takes time, over 12 years, there's the whole aging. He did this amazing thing with using latex. I don't know if you can, if you look at under the eyes, you can see it's a little, and that's this little latex he puts under so that wrinkles. But yeah, they did an amazing job.
What was it like seeing yourself that way, like the aged version of you?
Well, I know what to look forward to.
Or what to expect.
Or not. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. It was great to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please hit the subscribe button below and give us a thumbs up. Did I lisp? I felt like I lisped.